Hello everybody, it's Thorgal here, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Last time we finished our slime farm, all the way including the storage. Let's look at it for a second. I'm still very happy how this turned out. I kind of wish we would see the pixel art on the walls a little better, but there's just nothing I can do about that, right? We still have to put in a roof and so on, but that's not really important yet. And then I also set up and dug an actual shaft, minecart elevator right here, and here's a drop shaft, because I wanted to have a permanent entrance for now. But this right here is temporary, because I don't know how high we're gonna go and whatnot, and we'll talk about all this in just a second here. But here you go. How cool is this drop shaft? This white concrete just blends so nicely they don't even see the corner here. Is that cool or what? And then, like I said, over here is the elevator. And then you'll come out here. And then anywhere from here, this right here, backwards, is the AFK location. To get the maximum spawning if I want to AFK down here. I have not AFK'd at all because I've just been working, excavating this area over here. And started placing some dirt and grass and water and whatnot. And of course, also this design out here. The boxes back here, those are my regular, wow, shulker boxes, and they're just there temporary for now. I have all the materials, and I moved all the other things into these last 2.5 chests here that I'm gonna need for finishing this project. They were in chests over here, if you guys remember. And I also filled the entire underneath with stone. We had 2 air spaces underneath, if you guys remember. I had to move this whole thing up last episode. But I did not want to leave air spaces down there. This way it's all solid. I don't ever need to worry about anything spawning due to maybe torches missing or me spilling water or whatnot. And then over here, let's wait a second until these slimes die over here. And you guys are going to see a visual indicator for whenever the dropper elevator goes. Right there. I added that. Wow, that was it. There we go. Okay, there's more coming. It's not really needed because, you know, you have the clicking indicator that something is actually happening. But every time this torch down here triggers, I just ran a redstone trail up to this redstone lamp. It's just something little neat right here in the corner. I didn't know what else to put here. And like I said, over here, anywhere from here backwards is the AFK spot that's at least 24 blocks from this. Not from the glass, but from the edge of that platform, which is the slime chunk. So, here's the design. I'm happy about it. This is, by the way, lime... what is this called again? Lime glazed terracotta. All you do is you take lime... lime hardened clay, right? Lime stained hardened clay, yes. And you cook it, and then you get this here. And I wanted to have something in here instead of just carpets, and I kind of came up with this. And you guys see, depending, if you have not played with these, depending on which way you place them, this slice here is different, right? So, in order for me to get this, I can't just place it willy-nilly like that, right? Oh, that kind of looks like a clover leaf. Interesting. I need to place it, I think, like this. Yes, to get the circle. You can also make like a cross shape, and every one of these terracotta blocks has a different design. Really crazy. And they only really work in even numbers, okay? So if you have an odd number design, you cannot really use these, because then the next one would be just half the circle here, right? So keep that in mind if you ever build with that. And underneath all these carpets here is jack-o'-lanterns. I wanted this to be super bright, and I think it is super bright. I'm liking this so far. A little bit of nether quartz. We have plenty of that, so it's not a problem. But over here, you guys remember I said I wanted to have built a little bit of like a miniature jungle, right? Something cool. Just so it feels a little bit more open. I don't want to feel like I'm just, you know, completely in the underground. Not sure what I'm going to do up here. I want to have some kind of a design as well. I'll give it a little bit more depth, going up possibly or whatnot. But I want to finish this first. And I have lots of stuff to do. Excavating this here didn't take too long. But I wanted to show you guys, I wanted to make a fake sky, right? And first I used wool. I thought maybe, you know, using light blue and blue wool. But that is a very strong color. That is just too vivid, I think is the word I'm looking for. It's just too much color. That's not a sky, right? And then I went with this here, with just the white concrete and light bloops. Light blue stained glass on top. And then this here is supposed to be a cloud, right? It's not a bad look. I also tried a light blue stained clay. I don't like this at all. It's too purpley. It's not a sky. And then actually Glitch, my buddy told me that, why don't you try ice? And I'm really liking this. Ice, I'm not sure if I just want to use ice, or if I want to use ice with the light blue stained clay, glass on top. Right? So it's really hard. I kind of wish you guys could tell me which one you like better. But by the time you see this, I've already built it. So I already removed the blue stained glass over the light baby blue. The light blue stained glass over here. I really like this. I'm very happy that Glitch told me about the ice. It was a little bit tricky because even if I have a light source, I had one down in here, 2 blocks down. It was still melting the ice up there. So that's the only tricky part. But so far everything seems to stay up there. And I don't think I'm going to have the clouds on top of the sky like this. I think I'm going to put it into the ice. I like that better. But I think I'm going to do the clouds last because I'm going to start making everything green here. Okay, that's the big thing now. I need to take away from the backdrop. I was even thinking of possibly, if it doesn't work out good, to replace all this back here with like black concrete, so it's really dark, to give it more depth. Alright, I'm grabbing a little bit of black concrete now. I'm done with the decorating part, I think. Not too sure if I fully like it yet. It's almost like there's too much vegetation now. But what else can I put down there? That's my question, right? So let me just show you guys so you guys can see. There's a lot of stuff happening here. This is a lot of vegetation and stuff, and the little water feature here, actually, I had a bunch of ice keep melting. There's one melting back here again. Because I'm so far down, right? And there's lots of lava behind this stuff. Where's it at? Right here. Okay, I think I don't have any ice on me right now, so I think I'm gonna fix that later. It's hard for me, guys. You know, I want to take away as much of the stone as possible. It's very cozy, I think. It's very, very, very beautiful. I do like it, but it's not really jungly. Like, the roses don't fit, the other flowers, none of the flowers fit really. Right, if you think about it, put a couple of 2x2 trees back here. There's one there and one back here, just to, you know, make it look differently. And a couple of the clouds are in here. So you guys are definitely going to have to let me know what you would like to see different. If you like it, or, you know, what could I do better? That's really the question. And apparently here was a fire again. Let's just close this up for right now. But what I wanted to do now is I wanted to check this out. We're going to take this section back here. Everywhere behind the leaves, I'm going to leave the stone. But everywhere else, so like this stuff here. This vine that grew here didn't make any sense just now. Where did you come from? Alright, you get out of here, and you. I don't want it against the back wall. We're gonna go ahead and fill this with black concrete now for a minute. And just check out what it looks like from the front. If it gives it a depth, like it's endless. That's the kind of look I'm going for. So let's see. Maybe if I do the rest of the section here, but it's almost like a void. But it definitely looks better than the stone, I think. I think the stone is definitely not nice. I don't want to keep it. And then the other thing is I brought 2 hay bales just now. Wanted to, let's see, where could we put those? I think over this yonder. Let's put those like one right there. Break this. Can I place this one there? Just like that. And then let's put a little bit of grass back here. I did make a lot of them too tall, you know, to make it look really overgrown like this. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and switch out the rest of this back wall here real quick. Just to the point. Oh, I did say behind the leaves. I'm gonna leave it. Oh, well, this one didn't make any sense covering that up. Alright, let's do this part. You can't really see this one back here. Alright there, like that. And let's check it out. And sorry if you guys heard that sound. That sounds like it was my phone telling me of something. Oh, I'm missing 1 there and 2 up here. Let's do those real quick. And then we are done with this for today. Probably gonna do this one back here. There. And then it was 2 over here. Because we're gonna have to get started with something else here. And I'll show you guys this. Hey, can I get out of here, please? Where did I say? Right here. These 2. Okay, come on. Can't have those up there. Gimme. Thank you. And it's so much up and down, and with the light throwing, it doesn't make it easy. Guys, I think I like that. I think that is pretty nifty. So I just have a little bit to do over there. And this back wall here real quick. Now that I feel like I am done with the area down here, I'm very happy how it turned out. I think it looks good. It looks like an exhibit. There's a lot of different, you know, elements to this. There's lots of colors, but not too bright. I even like the rose bushes now. They're just something different, right? I was gonna plant some cactus, but I decided against it. I think it's good enough. And then I made a banner. I'll show you guys how to make that in a second. And grabbed a bunch of the leather armor from the skeleton farm and put 2 armor stands here. And built 2 little benches. Just so you could sit here, you know, and enjoy the view or something like that. And then there's 2 glass panes over here. In case you're wondering what those are for, is so the vines do not grow around here. They keep growing onto these spots. And you guys might have seen earlier in the video, I made some maps and I had them hanging upstairs. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to bring them down here. Put some slime block decorations here. And this is it. I'm happy. I'm pleased with this. Now, the banner right here. This is something that I want to start using more and more. For example, in nether tunnels. And then also within the base. You know, like it's kind of like road signs. And I'm just going to show you how to make this one. There's a really cool website. I think it's Planet Minecraft. Yes. And they have a bunch of different designs there that you can then simply show you step by step. I'm actually looking at it on my other screen here on how to make this. So by now, this is what it looks like right now, right? Without any of that overlay. But I kind of like this goofy looking face. There's a bunch of different slime banners that people have made. It's pretty crazy. Hey, give me. And we're gonna put another overlay of green over it. So it looks more like a slime. And 8 around it. And then the last one is like... There we are. And now when we put this down, it looks the same way than this one does, right? And I'm just gonna put this away in one of the chests. Yeah, just wanted to show you guys. We're gonna make a lot of use of banners. We never really used them in the past. But it's time that we start using them more for the different areas. And like I said, mostly for direction, like street signs, kind of. Instead of having signs, we can just use these. Alright, that is it for the slime farm down here. I hope you guys like it, and I'm gonna get a lot of slime this way, which is the most important thing. So now I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the future of what's our next goal, our next big goal that I want to do here. You know, it's really hard to kind of build the upstairs area without having a storage system, in my opinion. I gotta start putting my stuff into an organized fashion somewhere where I have more room, right? So what I would like to make is a big storage system. And I'm talking really big, okay? Fully automatic. I have a drop-off chest. I dump everything in it when I'm done. From the various shulker boxes, maybe even a shulker box unloading station and stuff like that, right? And then it gets sorted automatically. And for every item, I want a different chest, if possible. Okay, so all the different limestone, glass, concrete, stained clay, wool, everything is gonna have its own chest. I really would like to make that. But in order to do that, I'm gonna need a lot of wood for chests. I'm gonna need a lot of iron for hoppers. This is gonna be the biggest one right here. I'm gonna need a lot of redstone for the logic and a lot of nether quartz for the logic. Well, the bottom one is manual. There's nothing else we can do. We're just gonna have to farm nether quartz, and I have tons of it. About 15 stacks of nether quartz ore. As is, so with fortune, it should last us. This should make us many comparators. Wood for chests, we can eventually make a manual piston tree farm, okay? You can never really harvest the wood completely automatic, besides with some crazy gas tricks and so on, but we're not gonna do that. That's just silly. But I gotta find a permanent location for this. Redstone, we have found witch huts in the past. I'm just gonna have to get the coordinates from old episodes or screenshots, okay? And then eventually we can set up a witch farm to give us endless redstone and glowstone. But the one thing, like I said, we gotta get started with is my iron shortage. I cannot mine enough. I would have to mine for days, weeks, to get enough iron for the storage system, okay? Because it's gonna be hundreds and hundreds of hoppers. So, I want to make an iron golem villager farm, right? A village farm that spawns iron golems and they get automatically killed and we get the irons. Just make sure right now, guys, I'm not going to build an iron titan. An iron titan, the one that is very famous out there from, what's his name? I remember the name. There we go. From Tango Tech. He is the iron titan, Titan. he has made many good videos on it, but it's just insane how much iron that makes, okay? That is for a server where you have many people playing on it and you provide everybody with iron. For us, it would be total overkill. I could never use that amount of iron. So we're just gonna make a little smaller version, okay? But it's still gonna be a cool and fun project, I believe. But in order to do that, I'm gonna need a lot of villagers, so we're gonna have to get started with a villager breeder. And I want this to be automatic in the spawn chunk, so it's always running. Of course, with a shut-off, so we can stop them from breeding and so on. And I want it to be automatically fed as well, because the villages in... I think it started to change in 1.8 all the way up to now. There's different ways you can actually breed them. And I also want it to be that when you have the bin where all the babies go to and they grow up and become big... I want them to be automatically picked up and put into separate storages. So we can easily go through and look what their trades are. And then either discard them or put them up in a farm or keep them, you know, for permanent trading and so on. So that's going to be a fun project. Now, in order for that, I needed to find the spawn chunks, right, first. And I used a website called Mine Atlas and gave it the seed. And then that showed me where the spawn chunks are. And then I went to those coordinates in the 4 corners. And it's actually crazy because I had no idea how close we are. The spawn chunks are right over here where the fog is, okay? So let's go over here real quick. And right over... Maybe I can land on... Let's land on this tree right here. Excuse me, I got the sniffles. Right there is the northwest corner right here. And if you don't know that, in Minecraft now you can press F3 and G. And that shows you the chunks. The chunk borders, right? So that makes it a lot easier nowadays. And so right there is one corner. Then the other corner that way is 13 chunks that way. Then 12 chunks this way. 13 chunks that way. And then 12 chunks back this way. And this is the actual spawn chunks. There's 2 more chunks outside. So I'm standing in one ring and also this ring here. Which is, I believe, considered the lazy spawn chunks, where mobs and so on do not spawn or move and so on anymore, but redstone still works. But it doesn't really matter, we have so much room that we're gonna stay in these spawn chunks, okay? So let's just go ahead and fly over here to the other corner so you guys can see it, which is very close. It's right there. You guys see that pillar? It's really close to our ice farm up here, which I've been spending a lot of time here yesterday and today, and I'll show you why in a minute. And so this is the northeast corner, then this is the southeast corner right there. And I don't know, eventually I'm probably gonna build something nicer there, like towers or whatever. And then this is the southwest corner. So just, it's very easy for me to know. And then you guys also see there is a jungle temple. I raided that, or looted it, I should say, long time ago. I didn't destroy anything. So what I want to do is I want to move villagers here today with you guys. That's the beginning thing that we're gonna do today. And then we're gonna figure out where to build the villager breeder and so on. And but overall, the goal is I want to have the breeder here and like a big temple kind of structure, right? And then I want to build an actual village all the way around here and incorporate this this jungle temple right here, right? It would be kind of cool to have that as well. But I say, now let's go and we'll pick up... oh, ow. Oh, failed in Elytra. Now, let's go and we're gonna go and pick ourselves up some villagers. Alright, so over here is the desert village that we found very long time ago. Over here is where I always get my sand from. And I have locked away these villagers a long time ago. Made it safe, so they're all inside. And whenever I'm over here, I check if everything is okay. We also have a horsey over here. And I brought a bunch of boats and so on. And I did prepare a new nether tunnel. That actually took me a very long time. And I'm in the end, I got very lazy. The beginning, like the first third about, has an ice path. So the boat moves faster. But then I got lazy. I'm like, yeah, that's not happening. I gotta move these guys one time over there, right? And that is it. So here we have a brown coat. We definitely want to have a brown coat. So I think we're gonna start with this guy. And let's just see how this is gonna work out. I do not know if leads work on them, but I brought some. No, we cannot use leads. Alright, buddy. So how am I gonna do this? Let me put a boat outside. So hopefully he will step into the boat. Can I place the boat somewhere? Thank you. And I think that I can push this. What are you exactly? You're a leather worker. Now, I think these are brown coats. I think that's what they are. I think that this guy can farm. But we're gonna figure all that out. I can always breed some manually in the beginning until we get the proper one. But I do think this one is considered a brown coat. Can you get in the boat somehow? Yes! He's in the boat. Very good. And I can get in the boat, and I can now move him. You guys see that? And it moves quite good. Where is the nether portal? Wait, hold on. Over here. Alright, the other way. And the tunnel and so on, it should be safe. Zombie pigmen should not attack these guys. I'm pretty sure they don't. And the building that you guys saw in the jungle, I prepared in a way that they should be absolutely safe. Because they're going to be sitting there until we have the actual villager breeder somewhat built, right? So now I believe that I need to get this guy out of the boat and push him in. Now that's the biggest worry right here. Oh. Okay, I gotta use the axe from now on. Don't use the sword again. I'm so sorry, sir. I did not want to hit you. I apologize. Now, get in the portal. Alright, he's through. Yes! Okay. So now we'll go in there. And see if this guy is over there unharmed. Oh my god, can you come down, please? Thank you! Yeah, I put these trapdoors there, so this is the old path that we had. And then, of course, I built a new one here. So now, can I get you in here? Hello? Get in the boat! Get in the boat! Hello? Get in there, noob. Okay, I should not be hitting him. Okay, good. Alright, why don't you get away from the wall a little bit? Oh my god, what a pain in the butt. Get away from it! Okay, what if I do this? Alright, this is better. Okay. So now can you get in the boat? Thank you! Alright, and then again, this one is going to be a long trip because this one doesn't have any ice. It's very slow. How you doing, sir? I like this a lot. It's so cool. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and speed this up. Okay, last turn, and then over here, just down this way. By the way, up to here, this took over 2 minutes. And with the speeding up, of course, for you guys, it's only a few seconds. But in real life, this was over 2 minutes in this tunnel. And then you guys are going to see up to here. I actually went up there and then just a little bit, like 10 more blocks. It's why I stopped with the ice. Because I figured I cannot go up anywhere with the villagers. So I needed to stay further down. And then, like I said, I got too lazy with the ice. But, oh my god, you see how uncontrollably this is? Oh no, don't you take damage. Look how fast this is. This is bananas. I mean, this is cool. Ow. Oh my god, I hope that I don't kill him. Okay, and then I made this little holding pen right here. Alright, come out. You're still okay, sir? Okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. These guys can open doors. I forgot about that. So, excuse me. How am I gonna do this? Like that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now comes the moment of truth. I gotta break this boat again without hurting this fella. Because he's already so low, I bet. Just inching my way in to maybe get this hitbox. I hit him again. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I hope you're gonna be fine. And last bit, and then of course I gotta do this at least 2 more times. I need 3 of these guys to start with. And that's just something I'm gonna explain to you guys next episode, how that villager breeder is gonna work. But now he's through. And we are going to... And that's another thing I haven't thought about. That's another thing I'm gonna have to do on the other side, so I don't keep getting the zombie pigmen. And I have this area prepared. So he should eventually step down here into the water and get then flushed over here. And then here he can simply wait until we are ready. Come on, dude. Hello? Yes, you. Please step on the trapdoor. I don't want to push him back into it. Why can't you just come down here? Thank you. Alright, good. So hopefully... I don't think they eat baked potatoes. Do you eat baked potato? No, I'm not gonna give him anything. Okay, so this is it. This is our villager holding cell. And now I gotta do the same thing 2 more times. And then we have the villagers ready for the next episode. And I'm just want to come outside. I even put iron doors here. You guys see I'm ready with the boxes so that the zombies cannot break anything, because we're playing on hard where they can break wooden doors and stuff. But everything seems to be fine. A lot of wood was removed here, just so you guys know. Hey, how you doing? Are you gonna come after me? You're not going after the villager? Well, that's comforting. I like that. Good. And guys, just so you know, the episodes are gonna be under 30 minutes for the next couple ones of this and all my other series, because I am starting to upload to vid.me, a new channel that I started over there, and reasons just I don't want to get into. And I am not verified over there yet until I have 50 followers and a few videos. Then I can get verified, but I can only upload up to 30 minutes until then. So this is it for today. Next time we're going to get started with our villager breeder over here. It's, I think, going to be a lot of fun. I love making villager breeders. And until then, take care, stay safe, and bye-bye. And I'm going to get more villagers.